Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline. I make faith and fitness content and I'm so glad that you've joined us. This week is kind of just a couple days in the life, prioritizing faith, fitness, being a part of a church plant here in Florida. This is our third week in Orlando, so we're finally starting to settle in, but I'm so excited to have you join. All right friends, happy Monday. Just finished at the gym, tried a new gym today, and it was an LA Fitness, but I used to go to LA Fitness in California. This LA Fitness, very different, smelled like armpit, and honestly it was just laid out very weird and didn't have the functional strength section that the other LA Fitness has. So I'm thinking I'm probably not gonna stay there, but glad I tried it. And then today, kind of bopping around, I'm going to pick up chairs on Facebook Marketplace with my friend Jayla, gonna get some groceries and then kind of see what timing is looking like. Definitely need to get some steps in and make dinner before Tyler gets home, and I will show you guys an update of what the apartment is looking like in a little bit. Okay, it is many hours later and this is not our set decor, that's just random stuff. But guys, look at these little chairs. They're so cute. So I got two for $150, crazy. And I guess I'll give you a little view of what the living room is looking like now. So currently, we've got the couch, two side chairs, coffee table. All the furniture is set in here. So it's really just decor that is needed in the living room. The kitchen, we're still needing to get some bar stools and just do all of the decor things. So throw pillows, bar stools, decor. But for right now, we're kind of set on furniture and gonna take a little break from spending. But all of the furniture I high-key got from Walmart. They have a collection with Better Homes and Gardens or Better Home and Gardens. I don't know what the correct way to say that is, but they have just collections for furniture and they were really nice. So, woo, and the rug I got on Ruggable on sale. So shout out Ruggable and shout out Facebook Marketplace for these super cutie little swivel chairs. Okay, it is now 2 p.m. I ate lunch, which was spaghetti squash, ground beef, and goat cheese from the farmer's market close to us. So the Winter Garden Farmers Market has goat cheese and goat butter. Don't sleep on it. It's so good. So I ate that really quick. I gave myself 10 minutes to rot, and now we're gonna go to Sprouts, get some groceries, and tonight I think I'm gonna make that viral steak salad recipe that I've been seeing on Instagram. Basically it's what I eat anyways, but just having some steak. So gonna go get all that, but we need a big grocery haul because we're out of things. And we realized we just don't have any on-the-go snacks. That's the downside to eating Whole Foods. I realized we just what do you want as a snack? You want some walnuts? You want a beef stick? So gonna try to find some good things to just stock up in the cabinet. And I still need to get my steps in today. So I'm thinking once we get back, eat a little snack, chill for a little bit, and go on a little walk. All right, friends, we are back from Sprouts. I keep saying we. I guess we as in you and I, the YouTube fam. I got a lot to just restock. Doesn't really look like a lot in the fridge, but my friend Jayla and I have been wanting to try these new Olipop, so we got those. And then I tried to organize the fridge a little, so I put all of our prepped stuff on the top fridge. This is kind of randomness, and then bottom is dairy, eggs, meat stuff. And a lot of our stuff is in the freezer, and then all of the produce and stuff down there. And then this is Tyler is Sauce King, so lots of sauce, egg whites, almond milk. But I'm gonna make a quick snack, rinse, and then probably go on a little walk before I just tidy up around the house. Snack time, we've got A2 yogurt, Pro Mix protein, a little bit of local honey, and some banana. All right, friends, if you watched the last vlog, our apartment had very little furniture. Now we have most furniture minus our bar stools, but we're still working on the little decor pieces. So I guess I wanted to show you what it's looking like now so you guys can come along the journey. So this is a dining room table. We got those chairs as a set of 3 and the other ones were not in stock. So I found this one at a thrift store. It's similar enough that it gets the job done and it was 20 bucks. So praise the Lord. And then kitchen is looking pretty much the same. Pretend there's bar stools there. The biggest difference is the living room. So the couch, the chairs, and then given a different view, we've got the bookshelf and TV console all set up. And then this is the rug from Ruggable. This is our kitchen rug we also got from Ruggable, and it was on sale for like 20 bucks. So that was a steal. Bedroom is much more together. Still, like I said, missing like decor and throw pillows and all of those things. But our nightstands, the lamps we got at Home Goods, and then dresser, Walmart, mirror from Wayfair Outlet. It's nice to have some furniture filling up the place. So I'll keep you guys posted as we start to fill in, like get the final view of all the decor and all of the last little furniture pieces. All right, friends, I've been working on dinner. Tyler's on his way home. I made chicken and I'm making steak as well because Tyler's not a big steak guy. So the steak is gonna be for me, but the chicken he's a fan of. So I made like a tzatziki sauce. I don't know if that's how you say that. I thought it was time for a quick life update. So lots of things happening in the Hampson household. You may be wondering, why is Tyler at work and you are not? What's the sit? What's the T? What's the 411? Let me tell you. For those of you who don't know or may be new and this is your first video, I was junior high pastor at our church that we were at, and when we felt called to help our friends plant this church in Orlando. So we went through the process of applying to jobs, doing all the things to obviously be able to move out here, and through God opening doors and old connections, I worked for a PR firm because that's what part of my undergrad degree was in. So a PR firm that I had done an internship at, and it was remote, so it was like the perfect opportunity, and I felt God really like saying that for the season that's what I was going to be doing. And company is great, the owner is great. It was a great experience, but for about like 6 or 7 months, I was just like, wow, I'm not fulfilled doing this. So I was just confused and kind of started praying through, okay, what does this mean? Is this like something that I'm just, going to be doing long term so that we can do ministry, outside of work hours and to enable us to move? But Tyler ended up getting his job here, and we kind of just started praying about if it was something I was supposed to keep doing, and obviously using wisdom and like talking to wise counsel and just seeking what God had to say about it, because there are many things that we have to do in life that are not necessarily like our ideal circumstance, but God still has. But through all of that, felt released to not keep doing the job when we moved. And I really felt at the beginning of the year God saying to like go all in on fitness, but I didn't really know what that meant. Like I had gotten my certifications and did all the things, but I didn't know what going all in meant. So essentially 2 weeks before we moved, I put in my 2 week, not knowing if I was going to get a job soon. And we had like done the finances and knew that we would be okay if I didn't get a job, at least in the meantime. But one of my friends, I had been looking for fitness jobs and kind of just figuring out what that would look like. And one of my friends, Jayla, she's been brought up on this video a lot, sent me a posting for F45. And I know people that coach at F45 and have always heard really good things. So I ended up applying. And I think if you follow me on social media, you've seen I've been going to a few classes. And today I had my audition for it. And I didn't mention it because obviously I never know how it's going to go. It went really well and I felt really confident about it. And I just got my offer email. So there's Tyler's white rice in the background. I'm really excited to be stepping into that, and I think it's going to be a really cool way to get plugged into the community in Florida, because we don't know anybody here outside of the people who have moved with us and like moved with our lead pastors to help plant this church. So I'm really excited to get plugged in that way, and obviously it's just a different kind of ministry. So I'm really pumped and excited to have you guys following along what this is going to look like helping plant a church, growing what this platform is going to look like, and maybe what offerings I'm going to have in the future. But I'm really excited and just grateful that God spoke so clearly and just gave a lot of direction. And I guess this is the encouragement. Like, life is too short to stay stuck in something. And that doesn't mean just abandon the things that you're doing. Like, seek wise counsel, seek what God is saying. If God tells you to stay in something, do it. But if he is giving you the opportunity and opening your eyes and giving you clear yeses to transition, like, take the opportunity. So I'm super excited. So F45 Horizon West, if you are in the area, I would love to see you there. Oh baby, that is a good looking steak. Also forgot that we're in an apartment. So when the smoke from this goes up, I was like, oh, we have like sprinklers for smoke. So I'm just more cognizant of that fact. Thank God I realized it and turned the fan on, but I'm not trying to have the fire sprinklers go on. I'm hoping that the wind and the cars are not too loud, but finishing up my steps for the day. It is beautiful. I love this time of year when it is just so sunny, so late, and this is making me look bald. Very grateful to be living in this place. So gonna do dinner, kind of debrief for the day with Tyler. I think we might look at our calendar because Sundays we usually look at our calendar and kind of plan out of the week loosely, and we didn't get a chance to do that today or yesterday, so I think we're gonna do that today. And then tomorrow, the world is my oyster. I am gonna work on some like admin stuff. I think I'm gonna go to a local coffee shop that everyone talks about. So I'm excited to go and kind of see what the new local spots are. All right, friends, it is the next morning. It is Tuesday. Today I'm going on a run, and then I'm gonna do an upper body lift. It's like 6:30 right now. I'm trying to run first so that it's not as hot. And then when I get back, I'll do some devotional time. So I'm trying to figure out what hybrid program I'm gonna do today. That's one of like the admin things I'm gonna do. But today I'm just trying to throw in, or this week I've been trying to throw in runs so that I'm starting to get just like mileage and endurance for running up. Lifts I feel good in, it's just running. So I'm assuming the program I'm gonna look at is gonna have some kind of like longer run, tempo runs, sprints, and things like that. I think I'm still gonna be training for High Rocks. Tyler and I have talked about if I get off the wait list for the Tampa High Rocks or if I just wait till Miami in 2027, so a little less than a year from now, or flying home to LA and doing the Anaheim High Rocks in December. But I looked in the Anaheim High Rocks, also World's Qualifier, so it might be difficult to get tickets. So I'm gonna start training for High Rocks. I think what I'll do is do whatever program for 12 weeks and then do some kind of like strength program that I've already done before to like keep just strength up and kind of rotate between the two. And I need to figure that out today. So I'm gonna go on a longer run, hit some upper body, do some devotional time. But I just had a Caracara orange, stretched a little, and we're about to hit the road. All right, friends, we are back from that run. I ran about 4 miles. I probably total did like 4.5 because I walked a little at the beginning and a little at the end, but honestly really happy with it. My face is nice and red. This is a post-workout Jacqueline. I was in zone 2 most of the time. My pace quite honestly was not very fast, but I was just wanting to finish the 4 miles. So really happy that I was able to keep like zone 2, which if you don't know is just like heart rate zone. So that's like a really sustainable pace for a run. I honestly feel like I could have gone like another 4 miles if I kept up at that pace. And when I woke up today, my Whoop recovery score was 91, which I haven't had in a long time. So I think that probably has a part to play in it. I think my body's just so more recovered, and that's why it felt really easy. Now I'm going to, I think, put my hair in a ponytail because it's super sweaty and gross. Eat a quick snack, go hit upper body just at our apartment gym. It's not going to be something super intensive. And then come back and make like a really substantial breakfast before I go and work at the coffee shop. Just finished my lift and I'm now going to eat this egg white oats bowl. It's egg whites, oats, A2 milk, water, raspberries, chocolate, and peanut butter. But the recipe is actually gonna be on my Instagram. So if you wanna know how to make it, check out my Instagram. All right, friends, it is a little while later. I went to the coffee shop and it was great, but I feel like the seating was not super comfortable. So I think we're going to explore our options of coffee shops. And the outlet was like under the bench that you sit on. So I had to like climb on the floor, plug in the cord for the computer, and then I hit my head on the table on the way up. So that was really humbling. But I did some coaching check-ins, started looking into some branding things. So if you know anyone who does like brand packaging, if you could drop it in the comments, that would be super helpful. Did that, a couple of just like Instagram things, a couple of like life admin-y things, as far as like changing address and stuff. And now I'm about to go home, eat some lunch, work on a couple of other like computer things, and then figure out the plan for the afternoon. I think Tyler should be getting home around like 6. It's currently 12. I have a call with a friend at 3. I'm supposed to be calling someone right now, but I think they forgot. And then that's kind of it for tonight. Dinner's basically made because we're eating leftovers of what we had yesterday. So gonna go home, start editing a YouTube video, and then see where the day takes us. For lunch, I've got a little bit of spaghetti squash and chicken. My advice, if you're someone who's trying to eat healthy, is to eat simple meals. So many people try to make all of their meals things that they've seen on Instagram, and they have 95 different ingredients. This is 2 ingredients, took me 2 minutes to heat up, and genuinely is so filling and is really yummy. So this is your reminder that eating healthy does not need to be complicated. All right, friends, it is the next morning. It is like 10 o'clock. I've still gotten up at 5:30, but took the morning a little bit slower. Woke up, did some devotional time, ate breakfast, and worked on just some more like admin things, calendar and things like that. But today we are going to Hollywood Studios solo. So I'm only gonna go for a couple of hours, but I haven't been to Hollywood Studios since I was like 5 years old. So everything is basically gonna be new. So I'm really excited. So you guys are coming along with me. So I don't know if it's really solo. That was so fun. I went on 3 rides and it is like 2:30, but I just got really hungry, so I'm gonna take off, head home, get some lunch, and work on a couple of more things. Hey friends, it is a little while later. I came home and I was ravenous, so I ate lunch and then I just hung out for a little bit. I read, I took a 20-minute nap, and I prepped some food for dinner tonight, but I'm going on a walk with my friend Jayla at 5:30. It's like 5 o'clock right now. I think I'm gonna take off at like 5:20 because she doesn't live too far from us, and we're trying the new Olipop. So we'll do a little taste test together. I realized I mentioned Jayla like 50 times in this vlog, so that's really funny. But yeah, we'll do a little walk, and then Tyler will get home, we'll do some dinner, and I don't think we have any huge plans for today. Tomorrow we're doing our first like Shabbat dinner to try and like kick off our Sabbath on Friday. So we're gonna decide what we're eating for that, but I'm excited to go on this walk and excited to taste test that Olipop. I also showered because I definitely am adjusting to the humidity. I am a sweaty gal in general. So at Disney, I was like, wow, there's sweat in a lot of places. So I took a little rinse and changed for the walk. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you'd want to see. And make sure to connect with me on Instagram at JhamFit, but I'll see you in the next video.